Okay, so um, I'm having a little trouble. Uh, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I'm having a little trouble uploading my videos. So please bear with me, folks. I'm trying to change the username, title, and all that stuff so that you don't go to something you don't want to go to. Right now, they're showing 3 of the same first video when I've recorded 3 separate videos, and I don't know if the others are going to show up, but just to let you guys know, I am diligently working on how to do this. I'm very new to this. I'm trying to create a channel to show people how to come out of retirement or semi-retirement as a bodybuilder, talk about supplementation, PEDs, steroid use, HGH, all these types of things. No holds barred. Lifestyle as well, the cars, all that type of shit that people like to see, just besides the commentary behind a workout video. And I want to show people how someone at my age can come back to bodybuilding. I retired for about 9 months, maybe even a year. I am currently weighing about 235 pounds. When I was bodybuilding, I was about 295. I fluctuated between, 270 to the 290s. I got up into the 300s at one point. But I want to show people how to do that the safe way with PEDs, pro hormones, HGH, IGF-1, if you can find the real shit, which is very difficult. And I want to show people that those things are about 5% of the overall of what you need to do. Your diet, your sleeping, your exercise regimens, your workouts, and everything have so much more to do with it than drugs. Obviously, drugs are a very small part of bodybuilding, despite popular belief. Um, so what we're gonna do here in this channel is try to show people the correct way to use these things and also have some fun, reminiscent of my good friend Rich Piana, who did not just show his workouts, he showed his lifestyle, his cars, this type of thing. Obviously, I don't have such nice cars as Rich because I only have about half the money as Rich did. I do own a couple of homes and things like that, but few cars, but nothing like Rich. Anyway, what we're gonna do here is basically show you the way I do things. And it may work for you and it may not. Take what you can from it, discard what doesn't work for you. Everybody's different. I will be a no holds barred person when it comes to telling you the truth behind what I use, how much I use, when I use it. I try to go natural when I'm coming back to my body's full potential. Then I switch to pro hormones. Then I will switch to actual PEDs, such as the quote unquote steroids of bodybuilding. Human growth hormone, IGF-1, like I said, if you can find the real shit, which is very hard and very expensive. But we will touch on enanthate, cypionate, propionate, deca, clen, tren, all the things that I believe work for me. And they work for a lot of people. They may not work for you. I've actually seen in my younger years better results from pro hormones than actual steroids. But Everybody's different. And I do use both. I use them in a safe way. I have a doctor who shows me the correct way to use them, and I will tell you from experience, sometimes less is more. We don't need to do, 10 bottles of steroids every 2 weeks. It's unnecessary. Like I said, it's about 5% of what we're doing here. Diet and nutrition and sleeping and getting the rest you need, and also having a fulfilled life outside of that will also help. You don't want to just restrict your life to bodybuilding, especially if you're not trying to become pro. If you're trying to become pro, you probably don't need to hear my videos because you already know what you're doing. I do offer training tips. I do offer personal training. That comes at a slight cost, but it's nowhere near what a lot of people are charging. But in my personal training, I will make suggestions to you about what to use after I get to know you and your body. See, I need to get to know your body before I can tell you what to use. I can't just give you a regimen of, okay, hey, get 2 bottles of Ananthate, 2 bottles of, you know, uh, just whatever Deca, Tren, I can't just tell you to do that. I can't tell you what pro hormones to use because I don't know you yet. But the one thing that is the most important thing that I want you to know is that is not the only thing that is going to help you be successful. Okay. This is just a short video because I'm trying to still figure out how to upload these videos, and bear with me, folks, because I promise you this will be a very good channel. I've been doing this for 25 years. I do know what I'm doing. I know how to do it the safe way, and I'll teach you how to do it the safe way if you want to listen. Basically, I don't want to see any more bodybuilders die from diuretics. Those are completely unsafe. Steroids, on the other hand, you will hear people say, oh, this guy died from steroids, this guy died. No one's ever died from steroid use, okay? No one's ever overdosed on steroids. They have died from diuretics. They've died from, HGH causing enlarged hearts. They've died from many, many things, but no one's ever died from actual steroid use. I'm sure a lot of people will argue with that, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but like I said, I have 25 years under my belt, and I have yet to witness someone actually die from using testosterone, Tren, Deca, things like that. I try to stay away from Deca due to the Deca Dick syndrome because I like to fuck. But the fact of the matter is that we are not only going to talk about that, we're not only going to show training videos, we're going to show lifestyle videos, we're going to show how to live a well-rounded life in bodybuilding. In me coming out of my retirement, and I retired mainly because my gym of choice closed down, and I could not find another one that I wanted to use. But bodybuilding is something that gets into your blood, so inevitably you will find a gym that will be maybe not your favorite, but it will work for you. At least that's the case with me. So what I do is, and I've mentioned this before, I know, I train at home a little bit, and then I train natural till I get to the point where I feel like I can't get any more gains naturally. Then I will switch to some pro hormones, and then I will switch to actual PEDs, steroids, and things like that. you know, in these videos, we'll play with my dogs, we'll play with my cars, we'll play with all kinds of fun stuff, we'll play with the girls, we'll do all kinds of these things that, you know, I think that a lot of people are probably interested in. And, you know, it's also just not your regular boring in the gym descriptive video of how to do curls or bench presses, because there's a million videos out there from guys who know better than I do. You know, if you want to learn how to bench press, you know, you watch a pro video. You know, I can tell you the same things, but why would you want to learn from me if you could learn from Phil or learn from Jay or, you know, Juan Morel or any other pro? You know, the most underrated bodybuilder in the 2017 Mr. Olympia, Lionel Beckley. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Beckley, maybe. All the way to how to do all these things safely and live a happy and healthy life. So, bear with me as I try to figure out and navigate the YouTube world. Okay, stick with me, folks, because I'm sure you'll like this channel. I'm sure you'll get something out of it. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for subscribers. If you want to do that, that's great. It helps me out. But mainly I'm here for you and to give you information on what works for me and what may possibly work for you. And like I said, if you want to delve into the realm of using me as a trainer or a dietitian, and I will get to know you better, and then I can better help you to learn what will work for you after time. Anyway, it's getting late, and I will see you again tomorrow. So sleep well, God bless, and I hope to see you soon. Okay? Good night, folks.